So the process of creating this olive beef was not easy. One man, Mr. Ishii, who we'll meet on this trip, actually spent 3 years developing it. He realized that, hey, olives are famous and they're healthy, and if we can get the cattle to eat them, we could have something special and healthy. In this area, they take persimmons and they like to hang them out to dry, and in doing so, the persimmons become sweeter. And so he figured that might happen with the olives, and he tried it and figured out over a 3-year period a process of grinding and drying that made them caramelize a little bit. So when he fed them to his own herd, he's only got a herd of 22 animals, he found they did like it, they ate it, and it changed the beef. And so he decided to open source the recipe and get a whole coalition in his community together of the olive growers and the other cattle farmers, and to create something special together that was bigger than just he could do on his own. That is olive beef, a phenomenon of only 2,000 animals. So we're talking about something still very, very rare. In totality, only 2,000 animals are actually olive-fed beef in Japan. Tiny numbers, very rare, not sold anywhere outside of this region. There's one restaurant in the whole area that specializes in it in terms of steak. He has become sort of the symbol of olive beef as well. I mean, his farm, he has 22 animals, very small producer. What's really remarkable is, he started just over 10 years ago. It took 3 years to figure out how to get the olives just to work and to sort of validate the process. But then he open sourced the process and he spread the word among all the farmers in the entire region on the whole island. And with the olive producers, brought everyone together into a cooperative to exchange manure for pressed spent olive peels so that they can all benefit from this method, which creates a healthier beef, a better, more flavorful beef, and allows them to charge a little bit higher price so they can make a better living. And the result is a better beef. As we met last night with a chef who specializes in olive beef. He used to be a chef in Osaka doing Wagyu of different kinds, and had just on a lark had visited the area and tasted olive beef for the first time. This was like 3 or 4 years ago, and was blown away by how much better it tasted. The reason for that's actually scientific. The oleic acids that come from the olives within Japan, foodies and chefs, especially beef chefs, universally know about olive beef. It's still very rare in Japan, very sought after, very prized, very hard to get even in Japan.